Hey everybody, so glad to be back on here. Thank you for sticking around with me. I'm very excited to share with you what I've been working on the past year. I've been working on my first indie game, a survival horror title called Creatures of War. I've really been keeping it under wraps so that I can present the game in the best way possible and do the developer justice, as well as share and show what basically a year of steady development has transformed me into. My goal here is to share with you, to inspire you, to motivate, to share my own personal story of how I even got to this point. I get very overwhelmed with the thought of that, even scared. I'm even scared to make this video. But we just have to do things, we have to make things, we have to keep going forward, and if I can at least get over myself, I can serve you better. Whether you're a developer, another composer, or just like myself, at the heart of what I am, I love video games. It's transformed me through this process of being a composer, a mixer, mastering engineer for myself, getting into game design, and all these things that have grown out of necessity, that I have become an advocate for the indie game. I've become a supporter of the indie game developer. My goal is transformed into becoming a direct collaborator with indie game developers. And if I can share my work on this game, my work in general, and my story, then maybe I can motivate you. Maybe I can share that passion built up in me to the point where I'm actually scared to share myself. It's the truth. And I've been laying awake at night thinking about this. How can I share my story? How can I share myself? And the simple answer, the thing I've learned about working on this game full time is usually the simplest thing is the answer. Because simple things are often very complex. Now, I just want to share this passion with you. I want to share my work with you to inspire you, to motivate you, share my story to inspire and motivate. Thank you for sticking around with me. I've been very absent, very quiet, but for reasons. I didn't want to just glamorize myself and make all this half-baked stuff. I want to do the developer justice. Also, I want to share my best work. You know, we should always share the best, get to the good stuff first. You know what I mean? And that can be kind of crippling because nothing's perfect. This is not a perfect process. This isn't even a perfect story. It's pretty intimidating, actually. It's been very difficult, but it's transformed me into something that could be in service to you in whatever way possible. Whether it's inspiring you with my story, you're a lover of games, you're an indie game advocate just like myself, a fan of games, you're a developer, or a fellow composer. Thank you for sticking around. There's a lot more to come.